with shea butter, which I love so much. And then I go in with my hair fertilizer for my edges, and then yeah, just make sure it's moisturized. And I'm growing my hair, so I use quite a lot of hair fertilizer. Then I use Jamaican black custard oil for my edges, and I just go ahead and do a regular cornrow. Just do a regular cornrow, don't worry about it. And then I go in and use this Havana locks. I just cut it into two because I wanted it very short. And I just did the back. It's just a regular crochet braid for the back. At the back, I didn't really split the hair, so at the front I splitted the hair into two just to get the curl pattern that I wanted. Guys, you can split this hair however you want it, just to get the curl pattern you want. But this is the only hair I had at home, so I just had to make use of it and make it work, guys. So I just split the hair into two at the front, and I just kept on motivating myself by doing this weird dance. Yes, guys, you need motivation sometimes. Anyway, so you just carried on doing your crochet braid, normal crochet braid. You just make sure that you fill the front up the way you want it to look. Guys, you can dance as much as you want. You can tell I needed motivation, so I just kept dancing and just dancing, guys. But anyway, yeah, you just carry on doing your crochet braid, and also just make sure that the front is filled up the way you want it, because you don't want a situation where you've put all the hair at the back and then the front is, open. There's so many gaps in it. So just make sure you have enough hair for the front so that you don't leave too many gaps for to be showing. Just make sure all your cornrows are covered up and everything is covered up, guys. You just make sure that you have maybe 3 packs. Well, with this hair I have 3 packs at home, but I think I only used 1.5 pack. Yeah, I used 1.5 pack for this hair because I cut it into two. But if you want it to be long, you probably maybe use 3 or 4, depending on how full you want your hair to be. I normally want my hair to be very full, so I use 1.5, but if you don't want it full, you probably can use. So just make sure you see all the gaps that is in your hair and just fill it up. As you can see that side there's a gap, so just make sure you just check all the gaps and just make sure you fill it up. And also, if you know how you're gonna style your hair before you actually start, that will help you, because you can actually fill it up in that style. So if you know you're going to put a side parting, just make sure that side is filled up and there's no gaps in there, so that when you style your hair on the side, the gap is not too big. And also just make sure that you have enough hair for the front. It's very important, guys. You don't want to finish your hair, you have no more hair left, and you have so many gaps at the front. You just make sure you have enough hair, guys. Just make sure, it's very important. So this side I just kept filling it on because I normally want my hair to be really full at the front, because I tend to part my hair on the side, either left or right or the middle. So I just make sure I pack it up and make sure that is proper full. And then I just go in and finger comb it, just make sure that it's full and there's no gaps. So just make sure that I fill it in properly. I know as time goes on I'll probably know how to do my cornrows properly, but yes, guys, you can just start doing it and then learn as you go. We're not all perfect, but you need to start to be able to learn how to do your hair properly. So if you've done your hair before by yourself, it's not easy. So but you just need to start. Just keep doing it and you'll get perfect. So here I'm just trying to close the gap because I don't normally want the gap to be too long. So I'm just going in and making sure the gap is closed up the way I want it. Yeah, nothing fancy really, just regular cornrows. Just make sure your hair is laid down properly and protected, that's all. And then just go in and put in your hair and just make sure you pick out the curls just for it to look a bit natural. We know it's not natural, but you just want to pick the hair out really so that it doesn't look too synthetic. Just try and pick it up the way you feel is very nice. So you just go in and cut the hair. I normally go in with scissors. You can use a comb. There's this comb that you can use to cut it, but the easiest one to use is scissors, guys. Just use your scissors and frame the hair. Just cut it the way you think suit your face, how you want your hair to lay when you know, combing it out. Just finger comb it properly, guys. Just try and finger comb it. It's very important, guys. Just finger comb it, make sure it's all combed out, and just style it the way you want it. Comb it properly, finger comb it however you want it. The more you finger comb this hair, guys, the more it becomes bigger because the curls, you release the curls and it becomes a lot. So just here, just split the curls however you want it. I wanted the front to be a bit curly, so I just went in and, you know, just finger comb it quite a lot. You can tell it's getting bigger, but yeah, I like my hair like that. But if you don't, just leave it the way you want it, guys. Don't worry about how it looks when you start. When you finish, you make it work and you just split it and make the curl work for you. So yeah, this is how I do it. And also I just use this mousse. If you don't have mousse, you don't have to put mousse, but I had that, so I just use mousse and then just lock the curl. If you use mousse, it just makes the curls pop out a bit more. And I just went in with my powder just to see how the hair will look when I have my full makeup done. This is just a powder, guys. I'm not good at makeup, I'm still learning, but this is just a powder just to see how it looks. And the back is full the way I want it, and I love this hair, guys. I love this hair. Thanks for watching my channel. If it's the first time, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.